Hi everyone, this is Olivia from the Alexandrienne channel, and today we're going to talk about placement of your words that have dangles, and I'm doing it in a greeting card size format or approximately. And this can be done with markers and paper. I'm just doing it on my program because I think it will probably be easier to see. Your input would be awesome if you like it this way or the other way better. Now, just forewarning, drawing with my little stylus here has a little left to be desired, but you'll get the idea. Okay, so on this image right here, I put happy, well, it's supposed to be centered, and I put the little sun up here. And the reason for that is because of the negative space. See, here's what it looks like without it. There's what it looks like with it. And just in case you might not know, negative space in this case is all the background white. That is space that is not being used. But just because it's not being used doesn't mean it doesn't affect the overall image. It totally does. If you look at this now without the sunshine, you'll see that this part up here sort of looks a little empty. So we'll put the sunshine back up there. Now I think that looks better. It fills up the space better, and the image goes quite well with the word happy. It's a sunshine. Now, I think that would be good just as is, but there are other things you could do with it. One is you could extend out your dangles more if you'd like. You could have dangles coming off of the sun if you'd like. I'm almost afraid to draw them with the stylus. Just like I said, look past the squiggly drawing. Okay, like it's a circle. Okay, something like that. Um, Only neat. Okay, I gotta practice on that. Um, and down here, you could put more dangles if you wanted. But I really do think it looks good just as is. Um, Up here, there might, yeah, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe a little bird might look really cute. If I could just draw with this stylus, it'd be so much better. But down in here, I think it looks good. I like the variety of shapes. I like the way the negative space is. So on this image, I would have the sun, the word happy, and potentially have something sitting right there. Again, I'd like to know what you think. Okay, now we'll go on to a different one. Friends. This one, I'm doing something a little bit different. I put an image down below, the heart. Now it's gone. Now it's here. There are some things that are a lot easier using the digital side of things. I've added two elements besides the word. One is the heart that you can see right there, and two little bunnies. And I thought that would be a good one to add since they're friends. And the heart for love. So I think this looks really good. And part of the fun for me was how the F is shaped. It made a perfect spot to fit these little bunnies, which I also think looks really good. And now down here where the heart is, let me remove that for a second. I think this looks fine, but it looked good by like just as it is. But when you add that heart in there, I think it looks much better. It fills up the negative space much better. And now I'm going to try to draw again. So if you wanted to, I think it looks fine to just have this heart as is. Or you could have it hanging from dangles, which I think would look really cute too. This is supposed to be a bow. Ta-da! And on the bunnies, if you wanted to, you could put some dangles too. Only if I did do that, I would probably do the kind that kind of defy gravity. I'm not sure what I would put on there. Maybe one of them could be holding a little flower or something. See if I can do this. Oh, it's showing up behind it. Let me change that. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, now on this, like I was saying, if you put any dangles, I would have them defy gravity. I would have them do something a little more creative. Like, say, if it were a flower, I might go up here and put a dangle here. Something like that. Only pretty. Okay, anyway, so you get the idea that it looks fine without those dangles. It also looks fine without the bunny and the heart. But I do think it looks better with both of them. It fills up the space better and it kind of tells a story. Friends, obviously these bunnies are friends. And the heart, they love each other. Okay, so we'll go on to the next one. This one is laughter. And here you could do all kinds of things. I just have this cute little design here. Now we could take it out, and on this one, I actually think it looks fine either way, without. The negative space looks good, but it does add a little special something. And on this one, I think if I were to do this, I don't know. I'd have to play with it, but I probably would have it hang from a dangle. Maybe not. I don't know. And maybe a bow. There, yeah, might be something like that. But then I would probably also add something in here. I don't know what. I'll just put a little butterfly here. There. That might add some nice contrast. And then on to imagination. Now this is one that is very obvious. I have all the dangles going up at a slant, and it's a pretty even slant. It doesn't do the typical who knows what the length is going to be type of dangle. This is definitely going up, which actually is perfect for when you are creating something that you need to either fill this space or you already have something there and you need to fill this space. So in that case, you are going to want to either make your dangles go up at an angle like this or in some fashion, whether it's staggered or straight across. And I just put this little star there to give us something to work around. Now I might make it just a wee bit smaller. There. Okay, now see this, it still doesn't look quite right because there's still a lot of negative space there. So if I were to use something like this, I would either add more images along in here, or I would increase some of the dangle links. Like, I might make my swirl longer. I might add something like that, maybe a few more dots. I think that would look better instead of having the hard-edged slant. But it would, the hard-edged slant would look good if you had more items here, say another star, a couple more stars, maybe something like that, where you can see it looks like it goes together very well. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to cover with you how to use the dangles in a complete image. What you can do with them a little bit. I'll probably expand more on this later. I just wanted to show you that there are things you can do with them that will enhance them. Use your negative space better and tell a story and just designs just for fun. Okay, well that's it. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day. Much love, Olivia.